Associations are absolutely a stepping stone and a bridge from the government to the broader global society in any of these knowledge clusters that we know exist around the world. What we're seeing is a lot of global organizations, international organizations, North American organizations, because they're starting to realize what's here in Africa, starting to say, we want to be part of this. The international organizations in our industry have just a great opportunity to come in and help with that connecting, help with that understanding, help with the really letting them know once again that they're part of a broader industry, they're part of a worldwide movement really in business events. If we can learn from one another and learn from those that have gone a little bit ahead of us maybe, or have a completely different idea and perspective, that answers some of my questions, that answers some of what I'm struggling with. So number one, we want to create that network, and number two, we want to elevate the profession itself. So what resources can we bring that exist at ASAE currently, the American Society of Association Executives, the Canadian Society of Association Executives? There's a ton of resources out there that they're perfectly willing to share. Now, some of that may not have a real African context to it because they're just so much further along in many cases because they've been around so much longer. So AFSAE is here to say, what are the best resources we can pull from, and then how do we bring them to bear with an African twist? How do we apply them? How does any of that apply in the African context? And allow that to then be what it needs to be to answer the need here in Africa. But there's a very clear understanding that that's the bridge. That's the way they can connect through to the rest of the world. That's the way they can connect their industrial sectors to the global knowledge economy and tie this together.